Kia ora and welcome to the stream tonight. I've planned to broadcast most nights my time, which works out to be about 7 AM UTC. And here I am on Hutan Pantai. I've started from scratch and have worked my way up to buying this farm. So I've planted the field over there with grass, and we'll be working on doing some silage and hay so that I can put in barn for water buffalo and hopefully make some money from the milk. So we've fertilised the field, we've ploughed it, rolled it to get the best results that we can, but now it's time to help out some of the local farmers. And I've managed to borrow a tractor and a weeder from one of the local farmers, and he's asked me to go and help one of his friends out as well, to do some weeding for them. So I'm just going to head over to the shop and we will have a look at what the tractor he's got. Quite nice having the shop quite close to the farm. So it looks like that might be a Kubota tractor there, so let's have a look there. Yes, it's a Kubota tractor. Okay, so let's hop in. Start the engine. Okay, reverse back and connect up. Okay, so let's check the map. Okay, so it looks like we've got farmland 35 and 9. So I think farmland 35 is the one we're helping out a friend. So we'll go and make a start on that one. That's just down from the shop. So let's head off to that. Here we go, farmland 35. Drive onto the field. Yeah, what's this? Okay, so it says move weeds from the field. Make a start. Actually, I think I'm on the wrong field. Oh, I am on the right field. My apologies. It's just not registering. Oh, there we go. It is registering. Just seems strange that there's no weeds on the field to take away. Never mind. I guess he's after the real little ones that we can't see yet. Doesn't worry me as long as we get paid. So I'm looking forward to the new map Calmston Farm that's coming out. Told it'll be coming out shortly. And I noticed on the mod hub for Farming Simulator 22 that someone's released a right-hand drive Tatra Phoenix. So that would have been awesome if it had been released a little bit earlier, but I did download it and liked it. The game desperately needed some right-hand drive vehicles for the English maps. It did help with the immersion. When you had the steering wheel on the wrong side for the English, it just didn't seem right. So hopefully we'll get some right-hand drive equipment and that sort of thing for Farming Simulator 25, especially so that we can use them on the English maps. Of course, at the moment all the maps don't need right-hand drive vehicles, but that is likely to change when we get some English maps come onto the scene. Some very talented map makers that make some very good English maps. They're very tight, you can't use the big equipment on them. It is sort of my favourite type of map, is a tighter map. You can't. I'm not really into the big equipment. I know some people are. Yeah, I have used it. I went onto a Brazilian map and had great big fields. But I do prefer the smaller equipment and the tighter map. It's a lot of fun to try and navigate around. You can't use a big harvester, otherwise you end up getting stuck. Okay, so we're definitely progressing with the weeding here. I mentioned the other night about my wheel not working properly. I've managed to do a sort of a workaround with it, so it's still not 100%. I don't think the force feedback is working properly, but I have got the return spring working now, so that's good. It does tend to fall off occasionally, but when it does, I just restart the Logitech software and it seems to start working again, so that's good. It's good. So like I say, I usually play with 4-day months on about 5 times speed. Seems to push the day along quite nicely, and it sort of feels like it takes what it should for fields. To be honest, haven't done much farming in the big equipment. Have done some orchard work before, but I haven't done the farming in the big equipment, so I'm not entirely sure how that would go for time wise, but it just feels like a good compromise for me. It just means that if it starts raining, I won't necessarily have to panic too much. Try and get things done. Well, it's been a warm day here today. Drinking lots of water. We're definitely coming into our summer. What is it? 3rd day of summer for us here, so yeah, it's definitely warming up. Other northern hemisphere, the guys are starting to get cold, and I know a lot of places have already had snow. It's something we don't get here where I live. We don't have snow during the winter, which yeah, I guess we just get rain, lots and lots of rain. It does get warm in the summertime. And I believe Giants will be taking their winter holidays very shortly, so leases for Mod Hub probably won't be happening, but that's okay. We have had a lot of equipment released, which has been really awesome. I just hope there'll be a milking barn released soon that quite as expensive as the default ones that Giants provided. All the cheaper ones are just for beef stock. There's no milking with them, so yeah, looking forward to the mod that's coming out that we can put in a water buffalo barn and start doing some milking. But in the meantime, we'll just work hard to pay off the mortgage and look at buying some tractors. I believe I have to buy a blue tractor. I've been asked to buy a blue tractor, so I will do that. Fortunately, Vultras can be painted in any colour. especially with that new Giants mod. It's the color selector. You can choose a shade of blue that you like. Have a custom paint job. It will be interesting to see if Giants will release another update just before they go away on holiday. Hopefully not too close to when they go on holiday, in case there's a bug that gets accidentally introduced that they need to fix. Hopefully they give themselves time to fix something like that, but of course the idea is to ensure that you don't introduce any of those breaking bugs. But yeah, you know, sometimes it happens, sometimes it sneaks through the testing. Yeah, I suppose they can only have so many systems. Once a game goes live, you know, that's going on to millions of different types of systems and graphics cards and processors. So that's the only true way to stress test it, is to put it out into the wild, and hopefully it all works properly. But I think overall this release from Giants has been really successful for them. I know it's had a few bugs, but for me it was nothing too serious. The game still worked. I guess the meadow one is a little bit of an issue, but yeah, there's a workaround with planting the grass and just letting them eat that. I hope you're all doing well and aren't getting too stressed at this time of year. Went down to the local shopping centre here and on the weekend, and it was pretty chaotic. Lots of people around. It can be a stressful time of year for people at this time, so just take care and be safe. Okay, 84%. I know I've said it before, but the ground deformation is just awesome. Leaving the tyre tracks in the actual ground is just happened. Here we go. Okay, so we're 91% complete. I've just got a few runs down the other side to do. Then we'll have finished this one and we can then move on to the other field. There we go, 94% completed. And the contract's finished, but we'll just finish off this little stretch of field. Okay, let's fold that up. Sounds of the equipment are just awesome. Our beacon's on, so let's have a look. Where do we need to go for the next one? So we're down there and we need to go close to the field. Okay, close to home. So I think it's Probably a little bit easier to go down this road here, go past the gas station. Choose and go. You really do have to stomp on the brakes. Not sure I'd want to be in that house. People miss this tight bend. It's like they're in your living room, aren't they? I wonder if there'll be any mods released overnight for me here. It's always interesting to see what the modders come up with. They're a talented bunch and can come up with some really awesome ideas. Universal auto load is coming along nicely, I've noticed. And I think it's called extended vehicle, which gives you the option to be able to turn on your differentials and turn on four-wheel drive manually. Gives you a parking brake as well. So yeah, that would be a nice one to set up. Of course, unfortunately, it is only for PCs, not for consoles. Sorry, console players. There is so many good things that come out for the PC that the consoles just can't have. But yeah, it's because Microsoft and Sony want to protect their machines, so they won't allow scripts to be added to it. Because someone malicious could decide to do something nasty with the script, so they've decided to keep that out. But I know when I'm doing a cross-play, I miss the PC mods. But I am really glad that they've got GPS on the console now, because that was one of the biggest things I missed FS22 when I went on to cross-play. I was having the GPS. The local farmers here are always ready to help out, as you saw. You know, one farmer just said, use my tractor and that, and you can go and help out this other farmer. And that's just the way they are around here. They're an awesome bunch. They've been very helpful to me, got me started. Okay, make a start on the second headland. Remember in FS22 it was always doing a couple of headlands and then letting the worker take over and going up and down. And sometimes they'd still get it wrong. Okay, we're nearly halfway done. And that's just with the 2 headlands. So still got a little bit of mist hanging around. Wonder how much train noise you'd get from an elevated railway like that. If anyone lives near a railway like that, feel free to put into the comments what it's like, how noisy they are. Just wondering, because, you know, the farm's quite close to it. Sort of like... yeah, still be better than a motorway right next door, but... okay, so we're nearly 60% through. Down the weeder, lock in the course, and away we go. once the grass starts growing, we might run over it with a weeder and just pull out all those weeds. So there shouldn't be too many weeds because of the ploughing that we did. It'll be interesting to see if doing that will give me the full 100%. At the moment it's only got about 97%, so pretty sure I've done everything that we were meant to do. We mulched, oh, maybe we didn't mulch. Yeah, maybe that might be it. So I may not be able to get the full 100%. But that's okay. It is nice having a bit of back pressure on the wheel. It was a bit awkward before when there was no back pressure. You had to manually return the wheel. These tractors are nicely modelled, aren't they? So like I say, if you've got any requests of what you'd like to see or anything like that, please leave a comment and we'll see what we can do. And nearly 70% through. I find this game to be just a good way to relax at the end of the day. Go, nearly 80% complete. Yeah, can't wait for the grass to turn green again. This looks a bit dreary in the brown grass. Then, I guess it is winter, it's meant to look a bit dreary. Okay, we're slowly getting through this contract. So I guess they're just wanting to pick up the weeds before they start growing. These trains go through regularly, don't they? Looks like the last run down the field and then we would have finished. And we'll take the tractor back. Yes, looks like we've got a little bit to shut on. Just these corners. There we go, and the contract is now finished, so we'll fold it up. Okay, and take the tractor back, turn it, and collect our payment. Stick it down here beside the river and the railway track. I hear the echo under the railway track. It's a nice touch there. Oh, oops, my bad. Brakes were a bit dicey on the tractor. I think he might have to get them looked at. There's that guy in that little white van. Man, he's a danger to everyone, that one. Man. Screams around the place. Anyone would think he drives a Ferrari or something, I don't know. Well, it was nice to help out a couple of the local farmers. Earn a little bit of extra cash to help out. Doing my best to pay off the loan. That's why I don't have a lot of money in the bank account. Anyway, let's we'll collect our contracts. Okay, awesome, and then we'll run across the field back home. Jump across the river and goes carefully through the neighbour's field of cotton. Really will have to get some equipment, and I'm actually thinking of getting the bale storage mod, putting inside the shed, and using that to store the silage bales, especially the ones that I don't sell. Although for the first cut, I think I can probably sell it all because I won't be needing to keep it for the buffalo. How's our lettuce doing? Yeah, they're growing nicely. Well. Okay, well, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please give it a like. And if you haven't, please subscribe and share with anyone that you'd like to. Once again, thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. And we'll call it a night now, and you all have a good day. Thank you. Bye.